All right, well, glad you guys could come out today. I'm excited to hear from you, and thanks for being here. And Sabeer, you're the star of the show today. So, you know, these buildings are brand new buildings, and so we're curious to know, now that we're in late October, what, you've been in those for 2 months now?
Yes, sir.
So we want to talk about how that's been, but first of all, I just want to ask you in general, what's it like being in 9th grade?
It's a lot different from the previous years. Like, everything's gotten a little bit more challenging. Like, in middle school, I could breeze through everything without having to study with a little homework, but now everything's changed. The tests have gotten a lot harder, and there's a lot more homework.
Tell the viewers a little bit about what the new school's like. Can you describe it for them? A lot of people haven't been in there. Can you describe that building?
Oh, it's extremely new. Like, there's new floor and everything, stuff like that. It's really clean and stuff like that, and it's, I'd say it's more advanced in technology. Like, there's like whiteboard, or the desk, there's desks that you can write on, and the writing will go onto the little whiteboard that the teacher has. Mm-hmm. And like, the rooms are, I'd say, a little bit more spacious and nice. What
else is different about those rooms?
You can like open up the walls, so you can have like collaborative classrooms, like 2 classrooms can become 1.
Has that ever happened?
Yes, sir. I have a class that does it.
Okay. And there's spaces in the building that are not in the classroom, that has been designed for students to sit at or read or work in. Do you ever use any of those?
Yes, sir. Whenever we have time to do projects or something like that, we're allowed, as long as we wear IDs, we're allowed to go to the little nice environment places that have like comfy chairs and like a desk and whiteboards and stuff like that they can use.
So, one final question I think I would like to ask. I talked to a freshman from the Flower Mound 9th grade campus earlier in the year, right after school got started. Now, you've been in it a couple of months. Can you talk a little bit about any differences you've seen as you've been in the building longer, from, you know, the first week that you were there to now? Any changes that have taken place as people have gotten used to the building?
Mainly the biggest difference is the teachers, because at first the teachers wouldn't use, or would use very little of the technology, but little by little they started using it a lot more, and now they're pretty much using it daily. Okay,
so, and that sounds pretty normal, really, that
yes,
they
sir.
would do that. So, okay, and what changes have you seen over the course of the last 2 months?
Teachers are working together, sharing lessons, sharing ideas, teaching each other, as well as utilizing the students' knowledge to help them learn the technology as well, the mechanics, the makeup of the technology. For students, I can definitely I think that they really came in comfortable in that, you know, you never know how 3 schools are going to blend together. Mm-hmm. And I had a teacher today, just today, he was saying, I just can't believe that we have students from 3 different schools, and he had a student from out of the district and one from out of the state, and he said, I'm so proud that they're working so well together. They were in a small group, and that they've taken each other in, they're supporting each other. They had great communication, and so he was actually bragging on his own students, and I certainly will brag on our entire school body for that.
Well, I've really enjoyed getting a chance to talk to you. Thank you, son, for coming out here and visiting, and thank you, Ms. Upshaw, for coming. And,
yes.
And I look forward to getting over to the campus and seeing how things are going. And you have a great 9th grade year, and I know you will. And so we'll be visiting with you all again soon, and I want to thank all of you for joining us in this edition of Insights.